by the Australian press. They wanted to get some answers out of him, but he refused to comment, literally running past them on his way back out.
What's going on, y'all? We back at it again with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let's not waste no time. Let's get right into it. So this video here, we're going to be reviewing the case with Young Philly. If y'all don't know, he is a streamer slash YouTuber who did get recently arrested on some serious charges. So we're going to dive deep a little bit more into it.
This is him appearing in court today. This would just be a simple appearance at the police station. I'm here in 5 minutes or so. Probably confirm his details and illegal proceedings that are going to come ahead. It said in the article, after just 5 minutes inside the station, he was leaving with his hood, this time down. He hopped down the steps with his hands fixed in his pockets as reporters asked if he had a message to his fan. All I can say for Philly right now, avoiding the questions, the police have told him not to speak. It must be a shock to his system what he's even going through from a comfortable life in the UK, going over and finding himself in this mess. This is what he had said on a podcast not too long ago.
He was close to being raped in prison.
Hey,
yeah, bro. And
that's why I wouldn't want to do true crime. Not R word for me. I don't even like saying it, bro.
Yeah, it's just the harsh reality,
yeah, I know, but just allow me. I don't want to speak on it. Not on my platform. You know what I mean? Like,
just because of how serious the allegation is, it's an R charge. Many people already are comparing him to Diddy as if it's that crazy. Something that's been going viral recently is Young Philly talking on the Diddy situation. He didn't know what was going on with Diddy, but people have twisted this into maybe being okay with what Diddy done, but that's not the case. This is the clip that's been going viral on TikTok that he's been getting backlash for.
2024 is the year that people are really going to be getting exposed. So this year,
I love Cat Williams on this pod.
This year has been very crazy, you know. 2024.
No, that's a no Diddy.
That's wild.
No Diddy.
That's good use.
Alright, so what's the issue with him though? Is this not just help me understand? Because is it the fact that he's allegedly doing gay activities with other rappers? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, no.
Like, why does everyone hate him?
But he's not getting bagged for that. You know what I mean? You're not going to get bagged for just...
In America, they don't go, he's gay, get him. Like, it's not the way it would.
No, but this is what I'm saying.
The comments on that TikTok you just watched are wild. I know for a fact that Chunk's mother warned him about Philly and he didn't take her seriously. Someone said, this is Chunk's foreshadowing. Philly was actually defending Diddy. I think he generally just didn't know about the situation, but whatever. Bro said, what is the issue? These comments are absolutely dragging him, going as far as to say Philly kind of low-key looks like Diddy's son. The only thing we have on this case right now to go by is a quote-unquote victim's friend explaining on a TikTok live what she's heard about what possibly happened, and that's it.
I'm down. We have all the time in the world. I'm listening to you. I'm here. We are here. Take your time. You say what you want to say, you don't want to say, it's absolutely fine. We are here. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm just people are saying to get to the point, so I'm just going to get to the point.
No. Listen to me. Don't worry about these rascal people, you understand? Because I'll lock off comments, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. And to be honest, they're not liking up the live like they're supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll shut this shit off. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I want you to be comfortable in telling this story because we absolutely need to get to the bottom of this shit. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting on here for fucking 3 hours to, you know what I'm saying, be rushed. Absolutely the fuck not. So, Cheyenne, take your time. She wanted to go back to yours to get ready for a night with Philly, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Go.
Yeah. So the club was literally in town. I lived in town, so me and this other girl, we were in the club where Philly was, and as soon as she left, my friend that was going to get ready to go see him, as soon as she left, Philly started like whining on some other girl, even though all that night, like he was like, you know, telling, I was about to say her name, telling my friend like, oh, you know, come back with me.
Wait, but were they together or not?
No, they weren't together. Like, they just used to see each other. So every time they go to a club together, they see each other on the same night, they'd always leave together. Like, always. Okay. Always, yeah. So anyways, so that happened, and so I messaged her, told her, like, look, he's literally whining on some other girl. She comes back within, like, 5-10 minutes, because I didn't live too far. and next minute he's messaging her saying, oh, come to the car, I'm leaving. And he's literally messaging her like abuse, like saying like, I'm leaving you, I don't care, like, you know. And so
I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to put.
Did she just say messaging abuse? What does that even mean? Because he said I'm leaving? That's crazy.
My 2 pence in about this whole Young Philly situation, and I'm not even going to talk about him personally or how shocked I am about this whole situation, because I listened to the podcast, I really loved them off. Not going to talk about that. What I am going to talk about is the men. Guys, I've heard this comment so many times before. Yeah, even my ex used to live by this comment of, well, she went back to the hotel room, well, she went back to his house. So like, what she had the intentions to sleep with him. Like, what else did she think was going to happen? It doesn't matter, and I can't believe how like it's such a common thing for men to have this opinion, and they say it as if they're so in the right. They're like, well, she went back to the hotel. Like, yeah, I'm not making excuses for him, but she went back to the hotel. So like, what were her intentions going back to a hotel with Young Philly? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. As adults, you need to have more situational awareness than that. I'm not going to put myself in compromising positions as a grown man, and you shouldn't as a grown woman either. If you know certain things tend to happen at certain places, you shouldn't go there expecting those certain things not to happen. I'm not agreeing with either side at all, but at the same time, I'm just pointing out that people need to have situational awareness. Like, if you know this guy's kind of iffy, then maybe it wouldn't be the best idea to go there. Let me know what you guys think below. Everyone should have the right to do what they want and go where they want, but at the same time, the world that we live in is not should, could, would. Like, there's reality, and bad people are out there, so you need to be aware of those bad people and those bad situations and try to mitigate them as much as possible.
Care, like, you know. And so I've got a video of this, by the way. So we go to the back of the club, me and my friend, and then the girl that's going back with Philly, like, she gets in his car and he's literally shouting at her saying like, no, get out, I don't want you here anymore, like, you're taking your time, whatever. So anyways, later that night, it was around like 3 a.m, she goes to his hotel, she rings me, and she's like whispering, she's saying like, oh, like, Siren, can you come, like, get an Uber from me, like, whatever. And I was like, are you okay? And she said, no, like, you know, I need to go. And she's like, actually, no, wait, 1 minute. Anyways, so later that morning, she told me what actually happened. So she wanted to leave around 3 a.m. when she called me. But then he apparently, she said, oh, you're either staying and take your clothes off, or you're leaving. So she stayed because they had history, and she just felt like, you know, he had all this power. Like, she felt so gullible in the moment.
I mean, you could feel gullible in the moment, but at the same time, he said you could leave. Like, the option to leave was definitely there.
And when she told me that story, like 8 a.m, like, she came literally to my place, makeup on, everything, like, from the night before. She was
A lot of this stuff ain't even adding up. This guy was on tour in Australia, I'm sure. Like, how is he linking up with this woman on a regular? Is he over there all the time? Has he been doing it since he's on tour? I'm not too sure. I guess we'll find out more details as the case actually gets broken down, rather than just noise on social media from friends of friends and people that are not even directly involved. The thing that concerned me most about this case that I've seen is them claiming they've got CCTV. The police. Is this going to be just simply them leaving together from a club, going back to the hotel room to prove she's there? Or is the CCTV her in a bad way after, falling unconscious? And also the extent of injuries will also matter. We all know an R charge is very hard to prove, but the police seem confident in this situation. Right now, the entire internet has turned on Young Philly. There's a select few people saying, let's just see what happens. You never know, the woman could be lying. But not everybody's own friends are willing to put their name on the line right now and say, I know for a fact he didn't do this. They're still waiting to find out what happened as well.
Yeah, it's very
police have dropped.
So this was pretty interesting. It's pretty much just breaking down what he's been doing. And it's not looking good for Philly. Like, it's really not looking good. They got CCTV. None of his friends are vouching for him. I've seen a couple podcasts in the past where Chunks was asked if he'll let Philly date his daughter or something like that, if he had a daughter, and he said no, definitely not, like, most definitely not, because he's heard things. So that's like that's a testament to your character. You know what I mean? If your friends aren't even willing to vouch for you, then that's probably bad because they know how you are on and off camera. You know what I mean? And none of them have came out to defend him. It's definitely not looking good. But I feel like we don't have enough information to judge what was really going on in the situation yet. I'm just speaking in generals. Like, if you know someone's kind of sketchy, I wouldn't go around them. I wouldn't, let alone go to their house, things like that. Even if I knew them like pretty well, only being that they're not a trustful person. They're not who they present to be. You know what I mean? But this case was going to probably be a little bit interesting and a little bit more published because he is a YouTuber and a lot of people know him. It's not looking good for Philly. It's definitely not looking good for Philly. Let me know what your guys' comments are down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll go ahead and catch you on the next one.